Hi, how are we doing today? Today's a beautiful day. It's cool. It's cool. We had some light rain and now it's cooler. I'm in Jamaica. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Here today we want to just chit chat about what's happening in my country, Jamaica. Just the other day, they were telling us about the crime rate and telling us how the rate of crime or particular types of criminal activity has reduced, and even the statistics on the unaliving of persons. And a lot of compliment has been going out to the persons who work in the fields that protect our country. And that is good news, because over the years, it's always been, oh boy, not so pleasant to hear these type of news, especially when you're outside of the country, and then you have to hear these types of report. It really sometimes does not sit well, but you know what to do. We just have to carry on. But how are you doing though? What's happening in your country? We have much news coming out of one of our biggest parishes, which is St. Catherine. And St. Catherine has a population of over 325,000 persons. That's our largest parish. It really spans a vast geographic area. And so it's no surprise that in many of these inner communities that we find some type of unrest. Whatever persons are upset about and expect to go a particular route, then it can be daunting sometimes, but life goes on. This is where we live, and whatever happens, it's just the way of life here. Over in St. Catherine, we learn of many gangs and turfs, gang wars, turf wars, dons who is no longer accepting the title of Don, but rather, taking on to themselves the position or the title of Member of Parliament. And so many factions are rising up. But what to do? The security forces have been doing a lot, but then persons also have their own stories. So what are the stories of these persons? I am sure that they have their own stories to tell, and the justification to make for whatever actions they take. Sometimes I have to wonder if the country is in a civil war. Just 2 years ago, there was a massive court case. Lots of persons being called up in a case, some anti-gang case. Many persons, 30-something. And many persons, were not so happy as to the way the case ended. Some of the persons who were called to answer to charges, they were released because there were not sufficient evidence against them. And so, fair enough, if there's no evidence against you, then you have to be set free. Hey, Joshua. First, yeah, are you hearing me? I've actually muted the mic, so I don't know whether or not I am just chatting to my to my picture. So can you hear me? I'm just here chit-chatting. As I said, I have disappeared from YouTube quite a while, and then the channel was not even, so bougie. Oh, very good. Where one can disappear and then reappear. When we check, or when I check the amount of time a video is shown in the feed, man, it's so low. Yes, I am good. I'm trying to get back on to the path and to at least put out a video each day. I'm still trying to figure out what really works and what area I need to focus on. I still have not decided that yet. No, I haven't. And that can be a big setback. Yes, we can always do the lives and just chit-chat around, but unless we wish to build a channel just doing lives, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 lives for the day. Some persons do a lot of lives, and find topic and thumbnails for that. I'm not so good at the thumbnail thing at all. I don't think I do well with it. My pictures are not attracting no audience at all. So I think, maybe I'll just do some 10 minutes live and just talking about whatever might be happening around me. I'm in Kingston, maybe whatever is in the news, I might bring it. I don't know. I know sometimes you probably feel that way too, don't you? It's just a few persons, because I don't even get notifications when persons post a video. I don't get that anymore. And that's because I have disappeared so long, so I don't really have that type of following at all. And then too, some persons whose video would show up, they are speaking a different language I really don't understand. So I'm not finding a lot of persons coming on, and I am not seeing a lot of videos being posted either where I can, watch a video here or there. I have to try to remember person's name or their channel, because even when I scroll, I'm not seeing my regular persons. I'm not seeing them at all. And that can be really daunting, because I need to go to other persons also. Even though, we want to build a channel where the video is shown to any and many persons. Maybe we need to be talking about things that are happening in the Middle East and the US and all of that. Maybe that's what we need to be talking about. But hey, how much information do we have, really, or do I have? Not much. So I want to be talking about what's happening here in my country, what's happening with me. I want to know about ways to, make a lot of money. Yeah, those type of things I want to be doing. So I think I'll do some short video where we just chit-chat, whether we're going to talk about music, whether we want to talk about Burna Boy and Chloe Bailey and the other girl who said he had promised her some Lamborghini. Oh God, I don't know. He could just buy me a Mitsubishi, whatever the name, or even a Range Rover. I don't know about those fancy Lamborghini and all of that. To do what? I don't need that. But of course, I would take a nice SUV, even a RAV4. But then I don't even know how to get to Burna Boy to ask him whether he can gift me. Maybe I'll have to find out how do I reach out to Burna Boy. that he should gift me a Toyota Surf or some type of Land Cruiser. But I think at my stage, I can do with a nice RAV4. There's nothing fancy, just something to get me from place to place quite comfortably. So I don't need those big vehicles. So Burna Boy, yeah, African giant, yeah, you can send some of the wealth my way, you know. I mean, I'm not asking for no big this and no parading, and there will be no secrets, you know, as to who was with who and who want to be with who. Because yes, you're having fun. You're a young man living your young life and doing what you want to do. So for me, yeah, I am going to try to find out how to get to you and to ask you, you know, if you could support my charity. So anybody who's listening and figure out, you know, how can I get to Burna Boy? I was hoping to get to P. Diddy, but then again, he just disappeared and left me. I didn't even get a chance to even call his name out loud before he was whisked away someplace. I don't even know how he's doing these days, who visits him, what life is for him. By now, he must be getting used to the type of living. But then again, I don't know. But I would take a little of the wealth that he has, not just for me, but a lot of us here in Jamaica would do with a little of that wealth. Yeah, too fewer persons have the wealth. Even when we look at what's happening in the politics of the U.S., where a few billionaires are the ones calling the shots, and these billionaires are deciding who get the little pennies. Yeah, they are deciding who get the little pennies and cutting USAID, the federal government. I'm not getting this amount of that. A lot of insurances. Talking about insurance, what happened to that, to the man, to that insurance exec who was unalived a couple of months ago? What's happening with that? And the person who they had in custody, we in Jamaica, we are learning that, hey, look, this person was not the person. I don't know how that goes, you know. But then there's a lot of stories that going around as to who was what. Was he the only person who really sit down and planned something like that? Was his anger so much, or he had something to prove that much that he went out solo to carry out such an act? He must have been quite upset if he was the one who did something like that. Then I'm looking at another headline where this family was awarded some 700 million for a 17-year-old girl who was murdered on Myrtle Beach, someplace. 700 million. This person, I think the person who was accused and who eventually was found guilty, and part of the compensation to the family is $700 million. Wow, that's some amount of money. But then again, no amount of money in the short term really can appease the spirit when a loved one was unalived in a gruesome way. So I don't know. So one, I need to reach out to Burna Boy. I want to talk to Usain Bolt, Shelley and Fraser. Even though we're in the country with them, you know, I don't even know how to get to them, because these persons are national heroes and having the keys to the city and this and that. They are not just normal person here who we can just step up to and say, oh, I need so and so, and can you assist me with so and so? You can't just step to these persons. They have all kind of securities and mucho security. So we can't go talking to them like that. So anybody listening to me, I need to have a dialogue with with some prominent folks. I need to get to my African brother. Yeah, man, I need to get to Burna Boy. I need some of that wealth that he has throwing around. Yes, he can help a lot of persons here in Jamaica. It's not selfish, and I mean, it would do us a lot of good. I'm not laughing. I'm not joking. I don't even know why I have a smile on my face. So I'm calling out Burna Boy. I want somebody to tell him that I am looking for him. I need his help. So welcome to the channel. Welcome. I have 2 persons here with me. I have 2 thumbs up, and that is really, really awesome. Thank you for stopping by and sharing some of my time. It's amazing. We help each other to grow. Yeah. I don't know when we're going to reach the stage where, we're going to have like some persons, man, as they drop a video, thousands of views, man. And I'm saying, wow, some of these videos are long and quite interesting. So persons watch these videos for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even an hour. Yeah, and so even at $10 per 1,000 views, and I know some persons getting much more than that. And if you have a video doing 200,000 views, $10 a view per 1,000, wow, that's a lot of money. I need some. All right. So as I said, we'll keep it short. We'll do several short ones for the day. So, all right. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for this thumbs up. And I'll catch you on another video. All right. Maybe on the road. All right. You take care of. Bye-bye.